Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharika. I'm a digital content creator based in Tokyo. And today I have this full glam makeup look. And I haven't done a full glam makeup look to actually do something in the last 6-7 months now. I mean, I haven't gone out in 6-7 months. I'm almost a hermit at this point and I am nervous to join society, which does not say well for my people skill. But anyways, so I have this full glam NYX makeup look because NYX is leaving Japan and from what I know other Asian countries as well. And before they leave, I thought I should share my favorite products from NYX so that you have a chance to go into the stores and pick out what you like. They will be available online, but I personally love shopping for makeup in person, especially at NYX, because the NYX people are so friendly and I just love talking to them and learning about new techniques and learning about different ways to use eyeshadow. And I'm going to miss that. And anytime I used to go to the Harajuku store, I would spend a good 30 minutes just chatting up and finding new products that I could probably use. So I'm going to miss that. It was having a few buddies in makeup. Anyway, so this full glam makeup look has a few of my NYX favorites, a few products that are my ride or die. And anyways, before I keep rambling on, because this video is going to be extremely long, let's begin. The first thing that I'm going to be using is the Total Control Primer. And there's basically one shade, so it's the 01 shade. And although it looks like it has a white pigment in it, when you put it onto your face, it's completely transparent. And first of all, it has a dropper, which is always good. And the second thing that I love about this is how lightweight it is. Even when I use my Revlon Rose Glow Primer, which I talk about in almost every makeup video of mine, it's still a little bit heavy compared to this primer, at least, because it has a little bit of that glitter, shimmer glow to it. But this goes on completely transparent and it just makes your skin feel a lot more softer before you put foundation on. And that is why this is my go-to foundation primer. Basically what I do is I take a few drops into my hand, so this much, and using a beauty blender I just go put this back into my face. And since this is a Total Control primer, I obviously go with the Total Control foundation. This is the shade 15.5. And another reason why I'm so upset that NYX is leaving is because of the foundation range. Because having an Indian skin tone in Japan, you rarely find foundations that work for your skin, and NYX was my go-to place to get foundations. I mean, I have the Total Control foundation, I have this skin tint veil. This is in the shade Cinnamon Mahogany and it's a BB cream, CC cream kind of thing. And I'm just going to really miss having foundation options. And yeah, so the Total Control foundation, going back to our video today, the Total Control foundation is very lightweight. Again, it has a dropper and you can totally build this up. And for me personally, who likes wearing makeup but does not like wearing a lot of foundations, this is perfect because I can totally build it up according to what I'm feeling. So if I have a lot of breakout, I can build it up. Or if I'm not feeling it's too hot and I don't want to wear a lot of foundation, then this is I can just put a little bit so that my entire face looks symmetrical, color wise. But yeah, so you can totally build this up and keep it really minimum at the same time. Beauty sponge now. So just taking this into my hand, using a beauty sponge, I'm going to dab it into my face. And you take about like a 500 yen, so like 1 coin size, and basically just pat it into your skin. The next thing that I'm going to be using is the eyeshadow base, and this is the eyeshadow base in the shade 03. It is a neutral, like completely neutral eyeshadow base, and this one keeps the eyeshadow on your eyelid like throughout the day. I used to use the NYX Proof It eyeshadow base, but what I realized is when I'm wearing like a glitter eyeshadow or anything that has a little bit of shimmer to it, the eyeshadow would start creasing at the end of the day, and it would look really weird, like especially when the creases of it like on your eyelid, and it would just like crumble there, and that's not a cute look by the end of the day. So this is why this is my go-to now, and I use this with like any eyeshadow look that I'm going for, and I've had this for like a couple of months now at this point. The thing is, like, even though I've used it with any eyeshadow look, so even on a daily basis if I use this, I have not gone like deep into the product, which is great because you just need a little bit to do both your eyes basically. So what I do is take my ring finger and I just tap it into the product. It's like I take a little bit like this and I just put it on my eyelid. So I start from the center and just dab the thing into my eye. Going on to eye products. NYX is by far one of my favorite places to buy colored eyeshadow stuff or like anything that's fun compared to like normal use purposes. And I have a few products that I love from NYX. Currently my favorites are these. So I'm just gonna walk through all of the products here. My like top ride or die if I'm stuck in an island and I need makeup kind of products are the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. I cannot stop talking about these. I love these so much. My favorite color is French Fries. It's 609 French Fries, and this shade is such a nice like bronzy tone that I wear this on a daily basis. So like when I found out that NYX is closing, I went and picked up like 2 or 3 of these because I knew how much I'm going to get a use out of them, and I use these on a daily basis. So like even if I am just doing a video call or like a FaceTime meeting, I basically use this shade and put a little bit of kajal and it looks like I am alive. And that is why I love this color. The other color that I'm currently obsessed with is the shade Cashmere, and this is a nice like champagne-y color, and which even if you can't see it on your skin tone, this is great for like that little bit of sparkle that if the light hits, it shows, and it's great for like a new like spring kind of summer tone. There are other shades that I have tried. I will list all of them down below. There's like pinks and black and like silver gray, whites even. For example, if you want, you can put like white in the center of your eyelid and just make that the whole look with like a base matte shadow. So like the Jumbo Eye Pencils, if you want to get into like metallic glittery eyeshadows, the Jumbo Eye Pencil is a great place to start from NYX. And next product is the NYX, well, I keep saying NYX, I don't have to say NYX again. But yeah, the Foil Plate Cream Eyeshadow in the shade 03, and it's a golden-y shade. And NYX is famous for their pigments and like how rich the color is. So the Foil Plate Cream Shadow is perfect because it has a pigment like impact, but it doesn't have the powdery like mess everywhere kind of thing because it comes in a tub basically. And this golden shade is perfect. It's like pure gold completely. The third thing that I am in love with from NYX is the Tropic palette in Shifting Sand. So this palette is my experiment palette. As you may know from my older videos, or even if you see me on Instagram, I tend to go for like a lot of neutral shades, or I will go for like a bronzy tone on a daily basis. But this palette, I mean, like, look at these shades. Like, there's like an orange, there's pinks, and there's even a green. So like, I've never worked with green eyeshadow before, but or like this bright like orangey, like you can see it in the light, but like orangey glitter shade. And so this is my experiment palette, in the sense like if I want to venture out of brown shades, I try with this palette. And recently I went to dinner with a friend and I used these two shades here. So I used this matte like burgundy shade as a base, and then this purple metallic shade. And I have never worn purple metallic eyeshadow in my life, and it looked so good that day, and I am in love. And so today I am going to be using this shade right here, which is a beigey neutral tone shade, and just use that over my entire eyelid. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this goldeny like shimmer shade here, basically putting that on the top of the neutral shade that we just did. I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques base, what is this? The base shadow brush, and blending that into my eyelid. And with this brush, since it is a little bit fluffy, it is perfect to like pick up the pigment. And if you feel nervous, or like if you really want an impacted look, you can totally go for the pigment shades like with your finger and just like dab it into your eyelid. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take the foil press cream like pigment, and I will dab that right on top of my entire eyelid. So just like pressing it in so that I have a lot of glitter on my hand and dabbing that in. So yeah, so that's the eyeshadow look at the end. And if you want to like glam it up even more, you can totally use the jumbo eye pencil and just like put a little bit of it on the outer corner so that it looks very smoky. And basically, so you go like this and blend that in using your fingers. The next thing that I'm going to be using are not, these two products are not from NYX. I personally used the Worth the Hype mascara from NYX, but I did not love it. It irritated my eye, and that was the only mascara available in Japan. So I am going to go with my trusty duo of like the Lakme Kajal and the CoverGirl mascara. This is just something that no matter what brand, these are the two things that I go for. So this is the Sweet Cheeks palette, and yeah, I lost one of the eyeshadow, one of the cheek palette colors here. I think I dropped it or something and it like cracked completely. And I'm going to be taking this shade right here and using that as a highlighter. So the next two products are lip products. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Los Angeles and Dubai. And these two are perfect neutral lipsticks for an Indian skin tone basically. And like this one is a great, this Los Angeles shade is great pinky nude for a brown skin, and the shade Dubai is perfect for like a neutral 90s brown if you don't want to go for MAC's Paramount or the Too Faced lipstick, which are a little bit on the pricier side. This is like great. This is like 900 yen or 1,000 yen, I think. It's cheaper everywhere else. Japan, it's expensive. But anyway, so these two lip shades, I am going to be taking the 90s brown. Since my top is very 90s today, I'm going to be taking the brown shade of this, and I will be applying it to my lips basically. The one thing I do have to say about this is it does have a scent, and I think in my previous video somewhere I had mentioned that I don't like products that have a scent to it, and I still don't. But these two colors right here are so good that I bear the scent of them. And they're not that strong, so it's still a give and take. And these soft matte lip creams, they have a lot of colors. There's like a beautiful red that I want to try and someday will get my hands on. And that is it. Just hit myself. But anyways, so and that is the complete full glam makeup look. And yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more content there, and I may have a few new exciting announcements coming soon on Instagram, so make sure you subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to my Instagram, and I will see you guys very soon again. Bye!